Dear students, good morning. Today we are going to see about the unsupervised learning that comes under the unit 3 under our subject, that is artificial intelligence and machine learning. What is meant by unsupervised learning? So we all knew that the supervised learning already we have discussed in detail in the unit 2, and now it is unsupervised learning. So from the name itself we can come to understand that unsupervised, that is without monitoring the learning process takes place. Okay, so that is known as unsupervised learning. But how in machine language, that is machine learning approach, how the unsupervised learning takes place, those things we are going to see in detail in this unit. Okay, so before that, what is the definition of unsupervised learning? The first things, unsupervised learning in artificial intelligence is a type of machine learning that learns from data without human supervision. Okay, so no need of human supervision, that is it will learn from the data. What are the data we are giving as an input? From that input it will analyze and it will fetch the output. Okay, this is how the unsupervised learning works, right? Coming to the second point, that is unsupervised machine learning models are given unlabeled data. That is unlabeled data in the sense we are not going to do any labeling for any kind of data. That means, for example, if you are making some cats or rats images, like, so we are not going to make this is the cat, this is the rat, but the machine learning is it is going to understand, and based upon the clustering or grouping data, for example, it may have a factor like size, color and shape. Okay, based upon this it will group together, and this kind of shape, it may be a cat or it may be a rat. Likewise, it will predict and it will give the output. So this is how that unsupervised learning process takes place. It comes to the machine learning. Okay, so it is unsupervised machine learning model are given unlabeled data and allowed to discover patterns, and we have the, and it will allows the, see, excuse me, and it will allow the discover the pattern and insights without any explicit guidance or instruction. So this is the thing I have explained already. And the next point, unsupervised learning, also known as unsupervised machine learning, uses machine learning algorithms to analyze and cluster unlabeled data sets. Okay, so these algorithms discovers hidden patterns or data grouping without the need of human intervention. So this is the thing we already discussed. So coming to the unsupervised learning in detail, the latest advancement in unsupervised learning models have enhanced this capability and enabling more that is enabling more unmanned understanding of complex data sets. So that means what, it will not have any and a prior knowledge, and it will analyze based upon the data what type of input we are giving. Based upon that it will analyze. Particularly these are the examples we have, and what are the examples? The real-time examples here are that is cyber security, customer segmentation, and as well as the fraud detection and recommendation engines, machine, that is this is the very booming one nowadays, that is the medical imaging and genetic research, as well as the equipment maintenance. So these are the practical examples and day-to-day life examples where the unsupervised learning is working. Okay, so and the in detailed analysis, kindly see this image here. It is the unlabeled data is there and machine and results are there. So from the image we can come to the analysis that unlabeled data. So here we have different shapes like rectangle, round, square, pentagon, hexagon, triangle. Okay, so all the shapes are there, but we are not going to label any data, but these inputs are fed to the machine. So the machine, here we will use the machine learning algorithms. So a few kinds of machine learning algorithm we will see in detail in this unit, and the upcoming slides we will see it. So machine learning algorithms, it is going to fed, and what it will do, it will group together. That is the last slide we have discussed. No, it will cluster together. So based upon the clustering will be done based upon the size and the shape and color. So what are the factors, depending upon the input, it will cluster it, and it will analyze, and it will send to the results page. So see the result here, the rectangular are equal, that is separately given, and round shapes are circular or circle shapes are separately given, and hexagonal also separately given. So this is how it takes place. And coming to the comparison of supervised learning and unsupervised learning, because in unit 2 we have seen in detail about the supervised learning, and now we are seeing about unsupervised learning. So we should compare what is the difference between these two. The main objective is to approximate a function that maps input to output based out examples, input output points. And here, coming to the unsupervised learning, to build a concise representation of the data and generate imaginative content from it. Okay, and based in terms of accuracy, if we take the metric as accuracy, it is highly accurate and reliable, and here it is less accurate and reliable. And coming to the complexity, in supervised learning it is a simple method, because we know the data priorly. That means what, it will, labeled data will give us an input. And coming to the unsupervised learning, the computationally complex, that is it doesn't know about the data, what kind of data is fed to the machine learning. So you have to analyze and group it, after that the results will come. So it is a computationally it is complex. Okay, so coming to the factor of classes, number of classes is known and number of classes is here unknown. And coming to the output, yeah, desired output value, that is also called the supervisory signal, and here we don't have, that is no corresponding output values we have. So this is how the comparison of supervised learning and unsupervised learning is takes place. Okay, so still now we have discussed what is unsupervised learning and what is the definition of unsupervised learning, and where it is applied, the unsupervised learning with the day-to-day life practical examples, and what is the comparison, how it differs from supervised learning. Those details we have discussed in detail. Thank you. We'll see in the next class. Thank you. Thanks for your passion.